Hello. So today we'll see reverse words in string problem, which is basically a first medium problem in LeetCode Identify array list. So let me take you to the screen and yeah, here we go. So what the question says that given a input string s, reverse the order of the words. Okay, we need to reverse order of the words. A word is okay. Word's definition है that it says here word is sequence of characters space written a string of words in the reverse order concatenated by a single space. Okay, note that yes may contain leading or trailing space or multiple space between two words. The return string, that is our answer string, should only have a single space separating the words. Okay, we should not include the extra space that which they have included or they have in the string s. We should have only one space between two words. Got it? So how we can do here that how we can do, let me do it again. So how we can do here that what first approach coming in my mind is just grab all the words and place it in vector and reverse the vector and add, not adjust, make a string by taking one string at a time from that vector and giving one space between it. So that's what first I thought. Second, let's run. And second, what I'm thinking ki I have a string stream or class in C++, which is inbuilt and whose object separates the strings based on space. Like don't consider space as a part of word, but yeah, it basically separates the words from the string and it don't consider space. So what I can do here, I can use that string object. Like first one is clear, right? Let me write it that my first approach will be uh, separate the words based on space that we know key we will traverse. Let's say key word take word and word is equals to empty. Take each character till I get space and that word put it in vector. So make a vector of words and we'll do this till the end of the string and we'll reverse that vector. Reverse the vector and then we'll make new string from the words in that vector and we'll give one space between it and make new string. Okay, I have already written vector and and make new string. So this is what coming in my mind and what the second thing came that I can use string object string and string sorry strem string object and will eventually give me only words and I'll store it in reverse order. So that's string object and separated word separated words, store it in reverse order. And that's what the question says ki they want words but they should be in reverse order. That will be my second object, like second approach. But in both the approach I am using extra space. Like for I'm not just taking the string s but I'm using the extra space for like first I'm using the vector of strings, so it will eventually take big of en space, like en is the size of string and I'm gonna use that much. Like let's take k is the size of word in that string and I have k and young words k cross young, it will be ultimately equal to like nearby equal to n only. N is the size of vector only. We can minus the size, like we can minus number of space in that, but okay, roughly it will be big of n. Then we are using string. In string also, it copying character till space. 1 minute. It copying characters till the space, and it's copying basically and storing somewhere. So basically, it will require big of n space. So we can improve here that we can improve our space complexity, that without using any space we can make some changes in given string and we'll return that string. Will it possible? Yeah, it's possible. Like how we can do that? We can do that using two pointer approach, and also we have to reverse it, but my approach is two pointer approach. That first we will, to remove the space basically, we'll start from left and we'll all the string will shift to the left, and while traversing we'll eliminate the space. We'll copying, like we'll copy right to the left. I'll tell you in code, but okay, not in code, but I have to write like this. uh, Basically we'll shift all the words towards the left, and afterwards we'll just take one space, then again word, then again space, like this will first will form. Then we will reverse that string, and again we'll traverse that string, and when we get space, reverse that word. Again we then we'll reverse, like we'll traverse, when we'll get space, reverse that word. We'll do this until the last word. Okay, I don't know if I explained it well or not, but in code I'm definitely sure you're gonna know it, that what I was saying. So second is two pointer. The third My third approach is two pointer approach. ROCH. Okay. We'll see three every word. That first I was saying ki vector of word, reverse the words and make a new string. So basically what we will do here, we will take a vector of strings. Let's say ki it's words and string word, which is basically first it will be empty. Int n is equals to s dot size, and I will be okay. I'll run one for loop for it. I is equal to 0, I is less than n, I plus plus, and okay. What I will what I will do here, instead of using for loop, I think I should use while loop because that is more convenient. I can explain you well. That let's take int index is equal to 0, and while my index is less than n, what I will do, while index is less than n, and before that just make that our word is equals to empty, and yeah, we'll say k till index is less than n, and yes that index is equals to is not equals to space, append that character to the word. So how we'll append in C++ was that pushback yes at that index, and index we need to increase the index plus plus. Now append that word to our words list. But before that, just check key word length is not 0, because it may happen ki they have given string, but it's empty string, but it has length, that empty string basically space 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 space, like n length of space are there, like I'm considering that, and our algorithm will not be consider that thing if it not equals to this, it will just what word size shouldn't be, we don't want to include empty word in our vector, so I'm taking if word dot size is not equal to 0, then push the word in the words dot push back word, and after all we need to do index plus plus cause we are at space, and our there is no condition which will increase the index at the space, so at that time, like when I'll get the string, after that I'll increase the index, that then it will be go to the next index. Now I'll reverse words, basically it will just reverse all the words, what's not in, and what we will do here, sorry, we are, yes, you sorry, our answer string answer is equals to nothing, and like it is equal to empty, and we'll return it how, let's say key for a word from words, you can use string also, I am habitual with it using auto word, but if you can use string if you know the data structure in that vector. I know string, it is basically a string vector, so I'm using string word from words, and answer is equals to, no, this time I will not do like, okay, this time what I will do key answer is equals to uh, answer plus word plus empty space for when I'll enter next word. At that time I don't want I don't want it should be without space, it should be included. They have said that returning the string only have the single space between the two words, so I'm entering the one space between, that is single space between the word. Again when I will again when I will include the word, at that time I will have a space next to me before the my next word. So after that at the last, what will happen ki, we have an extra space at the last, so answer dot pop back, answer dot pop back, and return the answer. I have done a mistake now. So just run it, then we'll submit it. Let's see what happens. Okay, it gets submitted, but we have a second approach. Still, we have a second approach. But if I explain all three approach, I think will it will be so long video. I will explain it in next video. So bye bye guys.